Hope you all are fine and safe. Now, let us come to the continuation of chapter Mineral Resources and Industrialization. In the previous class, we have discussed about minerals. Today, let us learn about distribution of minerals. India's main mineral resources are iron ore, coal, chloromite, manganese, tungsten, bauxite, copper, lead, petroleum, etc. Iron ore. Iron ore is used to manufacture crude iron and several types of steel. There are numerous uses of iron and steel in modern life: agriculture, industry, construction, and transport. This is why iron is produced in much greater quantities than other metals. Iron's strength and hardness can be alerted by mixing with other metals. Pure iron ore is never found in nature. In nature, iron ore is mixed with sulfur, phosphorus, aluminum, lime, magnesium, etc. Iron is separated from this mixed ore by chemical process. Based on the percentage of iron in the ore, iron ore can be divided into four types: hematite, magnetite, limonite, and siderite. The majority of deposits in India are hematite and magnetite. Hematite ore are found in Bailadila region of Chhattisgarh, Bareilly, Hospet of Karnataka, Singbam, Sundarban in Jharkhand. Metanite is found in Karnataka, Goa, Kerala, Andhra Pradesh, Tamil Nadu, and Rajasthan. Now let us learn about manganese. Manganese is mixed with iron to produce steel. Hence, its major use is in iron steel industry. Steel contains 12 to 14% manganese. So almost all the manganese that is mined is used to produce steel. This steel is used to manufacture equipment such as crusher, which are used to break rocks into different size. Manganese also help to manufacture glass, clay, utensils, plastic, floor, tiles, and dry cell batteries. India has 42 crore tons of estimated manganese reserves. The maximum deposit are found in Orissa, Karnataka, and Madhya Pradesh. In Chhattisgarh, Bilaspur district has 516.66 million tons of high quality manganese reserves. Now discuss about chloromite ore. Chloromite ore is only ore of chromium. Like manganese, it is chiefly used as an alloy of iron in the iron steel industry. Steel alloyed with chromium is more heat resistance. This steel is suitable for manufacturing chicken kitchen utensils, machines, etc. Chloromite is also used in the dyeing and textile industries. India has 20.3 crore tons of estimated chromium reserves. The biggest deposits are found in Sukhinda Valley, Cuttack, and Jhanjpur district of Orissa. Now let us discuss about tungsten. Our next topic is tungsten. Tungsten is important for making alloy steel. Tungsten alloy steel is used to manufacture high quality cutting and stone drilling equipment. Tungsten is also used to make filament for bulbs and tubes because of its high electrical resistance. Tungsten deposits are found in Rajasthan, West Bengal, Maharashtra, and Karnataka. Now, our next topic is copper. Humans have been using copper since ancient times. Copper alloys were also used to make brass, which is used to mint coins, etc. After the invention of electricity in the 19th century, the importance of copper has been increased. Copper production is used in the energy industry. Copper mixed alloys are used to manufacture telephone, radio, and rail equipment and other household items, airplane and ships, as well as other war material. India has 155 crore tons of copper reserves. The largest copper deposits are found in Jharkhand, Madhya Pradesh, and Rajasthan. 37% of India's copper deposits are in Jharkhand. The Malachkhand copper mines in Balaghat district of Madhya Pradesh are famous in India. Our next topic is lead. Lead is used in transport, communication, and electricity generation. It is largely used in storage batteries, and electrical wires. The chemical industry used lead to manufacture colors, plastics, and insecticides. India has 1 crore tons of lead reserves. Rajasthan has the largest lead deposit. Now let us discuss about bauxite. Bauxite is the main source of aluminum. India has abundant reserves of bauxite. India estimates 348 crore tons of bauxite in 2010. About half these reserves are in Orissa, Andhra Pradesh, Gujarat, and Chhattisgarh and Maharashtra. Large deposits are to find in Kalahandi, Koraput, Sambalpur of Orissa, Visakhapatnam district of Andhra Pradesh, Sarguja, and Korba district of Chhattisgarh. Our next topic is coal. Coal is the most important energy source in India. Initially, coal was used as fuel. In 18th century, it was used to smelt iron ore and produce steel. Steam engines powered by coal were used to pull trains, propel ships, and run machines. Today, coal is mainly used for electricity generation. India estimated 23,500 crore tons of coal in 2006. This is only 1% of world total estimated coal. The coal producing area in India are located in the following four river basins: Damodar Valley, Sun Valley, Mahanadi Basin, Godavari Basin. Now we discuss our next topic, that is uranium and thorium. Both elements are the main source of atomic or nuclear power. Large reserves of uranium have been found in the Tumalpally and Bhima River Valley in Karnataka. Similarly, thorium had been found along the Kerala coast. Thorium reserves are abundant in India. The government has full control over all sources of nuclear power. Now let us discuss about petroleum. India produced 4 crore tons of petroleum in 2015. Hence, the country has to import large quantities of petroleum and petroleum product oil. Exploration in India began in 1866 when the first oil wells were drilled in Assam. The first reserves were found only in 1890 at Digboi. Production began in the Akhleshwar area of Gujarat in 1960. As a result, production increased rapidly from 5,13,000 tons to 63 lakh 11,000. India's petroleum reserves are estimated at 1,700 crore tons. This includes land and offshore reserves. The reserves are in four regions: Northeast region, Gujarat, Bombay High Offshore Area, East Coast region. Thank you, children. We will continue our remaining topic in our next class. Still stay home, stay safe. Thank you.